Have you ever wondered how a single man could alter the course of history? Today we embark on a journey through the life of Julius Caesar, a man who did just that. Born in the heart of Rome in the year 100 before Christ, Gaius Julius Caesar came into a world teeming with political intrigue and social unrest. His family, the Julii, claimed direct lineage from the goddess Venus, imparting a sense of divine destiny from his earliest days. Yet despite their illustrious ancestry, they were not among the most influential in the Roman political arena. His father, also named Gaius Julius Caesar, held the position of praetor, a rank just below the consul, the highest office in the Roman Republic. His mother, Aurelia Cotta, hailed from a prominent patrician family and was noted for her virtue and nobility. This blend of divine lineage, political connection, and ethical upbringing played a significant role in shaping young Caesar's character and ambitions. The Rome of Caesar's youth was a republic in name, but was far from democratic. Political power was concentrated in the hands of a few aristocratic families who jealously guarded their privileges. The common people, or plebeians, had little say in the governance of the city. Caesar, with his patrician roots, was born into this world of privilege, but he was also deeply sensitive to the plight of the plebeians. As a young man, Caesar witnessed the tumultuous struggles between the Optimates, the conservative faction that sought to maintain the status quo, and the Populares, the reformist group advocating for the rights of the plebeians. These experiences, coupled with his ambitious nature, drove Caesar to dream of more than just a traditional political career. He envisioned a Rome where power was not monopolized by a select few, but shared more equitably. As Caesar grew, so did his ambition, laying the foundation for a future that would forever change Rome. The path to power is often paved with struggle, and for Julius Caesar it was no different. In the early stages of his political career, Caesar was an ambitious young man, eager to make his mark on the world. He was quick to climb the political ladder, serving in various offices of increasing importance. However, his rapid rise did not come without its challenges. He was exiled from Rome by the dictator Sulla, who saw in Caesar a rival to his power. This exile, however, would only fuel Caesar's ambition, and upon Sulla's death he returned to Rome, ready to reclaim his place in the political arena. Once back in Rome, Caesar demonstrated his political savvy, forming alliances that would catapult him to the heights of power. The most significant of these was the First Triumvirate, a political alliance with Pompey the Great and Marcus Licinius Crassus. This alliance, although fraught with tension, was crucial in propelling Caesar to the forefront of Roman politics. Yet it wasn't just his political maneuvering that established Caesar's power. He also proved himself to be a formidable military leader. His conquest of Gaul, which extended Rome's territory to the English Channel and the Rhine, was nothing short of a military marvel. Caesar's victories in Gaul not only added to Rome's wealth and lands, but also bolstered his image as a leader of extraordinary prowess. Through a combination of strategic alliances, military conquests, and sheer determination, Caesar ascended the ranks of Roman politics, eventually becoming one of the most powerful men in Rome. His rise to power wasn't without its challenges, but Caesar's cunning and ambition saw him through, establishing him as a dominant figure in the annals of history. But with great power comes great responsibility, and in Caesar's case, great danger. At the peak of his power, Julius Caesar was declared dictator perpetuo, dictator for life. But what did this mean for Rome? Well, it signified the beginning of a new era, a time of sweeping changes under the iron fist of a single ruler. Caesar, with his unparalleled strategic acumen, embarked on a series of reforms aimed at overhauling the Republic. He extended citizenship to more provinces, providing a larger number of people with the rights and privileges of Roman citizens. His calendar reform gave us the Julian calendar, remarkably similar to the one we use today. In a bid to tackle Rome's rampant unemployment, he initiated public works programs employing thousands to build roads, public buildings, and temples. This not only boosted the economy, but also adorned Rome with architectural marvels that still captivate us today. But the crown jewel of Caesar's reforms was his reorganization of the Roman government structure. He increased the size of the Senate, incorporated representatives from newly allied regions, and streamlined the bureaucracy. This allowed for a more efficient administration, but it also centralized power, a move that sparked controversy. The decision to declare himself dictator perpetuo was a turning point. The term dictator had a different connotation in ancient Rome. It was an emergency position granted in times of crisis. However, Caesar's self-appointment was different. It was perpetual. This shattered the Republic's ideals of shared power, and many senators saw it as a threat to their influence and the Republic's democratic principles. This controversy stirred a cauldron of discontent among the Roman Senate. Caesar's rule, while transformative, was not without its critics. His centralization of power, disregard for tradition, and perceived arrogance led to a growing opposition. This opposition, fueled by fear and resentment, would soon conspire in the shadows, leading to a plot that would seal his tragic fate. Caesar's rule, while transformative, was not without its critics, leading to a plot that would seal his tragic fate. As we'll see in the next chapter, the power that Caesar had amassed would ultimately lead to his downfall. Beware the Ides of March, a warning that would forever be associated with the downfall of Julius Caesar. Soothsayers had cautioned him, yet destiny, it seems, is not so easily thwarted. As we delve into the events leading up to that fateful day in the year 44 BC, we find a Rome teetering on the edge of transformation. Julius Caesar, having declared himself dictator for life, had made many enemies. His ambition, his unabashed power grab, unsettled the very foundations of the Roman Republic. A conspiracy began to take shape in the shadows, a silent agreement among men who saw themselves as the protectors of the Republic, men who would become his assassins. Led by Brutus and Cassius, the conspirators numbered in the dozens, each with their motivations, each believing they acted in Rome's best interest. Some were driven by personal grievances, others by political ideologies, and a few perhaps by the simple allure of power. On the 15th of March, in the heart of Rome, these men carried out their plot. In the midst of a Senate meeting, they struck their daggers, finding their mark in Caesar's body. As the dictator fell, it said he uttered the now legendary words, "Et tu, Brute?" "And you, Brutus?" A final gasp of disbelief, a final plea to a friend turned betrayer. The aftermath of Caesar's assassination was a Rome thrown into chaos. The conspirators had hoped to restore the Republic, but they had underestimated the love the Roman people held for Caesar. Instead of a return to the old ways, civil war erupted, leading to the rise of Octavian, Caesar's adopted heir, who would become Augustus, the first Roman emperor. Caesar's death marked the end of the Roman Republic and the dawn of the Roman Empire, his legacy etched in the annals of history. His life and death, a testament to the fickleness of power and the inexorable march of time, continue to fascinate us, even over 2,000 years later. In death, Julius Caesar became a figure larger than life, but what is his enduring legacy? Julius Caesar's impact on Rome and the world was colossal. His life and death marked a pivotal point in history, the ripples of which can still be felt today. As a military tactician, Caesar was unrivaled. His strategies and techniques were revolutionary, many of which have been studied and emulated by great military minds throughout the centuries. The Gallic Wars stand as a testament to his military genius, his audacity, and his relentless pursuit of victory. Beyond the battlefield, Caesar's influence significantly altered the political landscape of Rome. His rise to power ushered in the end of the Roman Republic and paved the way for the Roman Empire. His policies and reforms, particularly those related to the distribution of public lands, were radical for his time and had profound social implications. In the realm of culture, Caesar left an indelible mark. He was a prolific writer, his commentaries providing us with valuable insights into his campaigns and the socio-political context of his era. His life has inspired countless works of literature, from Shakespeare's iconic play to modern historical fiction, his name synonymous with power and ambition. Interestingly, Caesar's influence extends even to our modern calendar. The Julian calendar, introduced by Caesar, was a significant improvement on its predecessor and remained in use for over 1,000 years until it was refined and replaced by the Gregorian calendar we use today. But perhaps the most enduring aspect of Caesar's legacy is the fascination his life continues to hold. The story of his rise and fall, his triumphs and tragedies, his ambition and ultimate demise, continues to be retold and reimagined. His life serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of power and the fickleness of fortune. Julius Caesar, a man of ambition, a man of power, a man who forever changed the course of history. His tale, a testament to the indomitable spirit of man, continues to captivate us centuries later.